What's going on, guys? Journey here, and today we're gonna be testing Vegapunk. So we have one of our friends that he's gonna jump with the sing with us, and he's just gonna play his purple Kaido variant today. So that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a quick intro about the deck. So this is Vegapunk over here. The leader effect is that you start with 2 life. That's pretty rough. But every turn you can just use one Dawn to put a Vegapunk or Egghead type card to the top of your life or summon it for one. So that's pretty good because we can just in a moment have so many life already back on live that we can just abuse that. So that's really cool. So we're running 4 Nick Robbins, 4 Lilith, two in the new Burlesque from ST10. So this one is basically like if they swing to you, you can just rearrange the top card of their opponent. See if you don't want it to, you want to leave it in the top or the bottom, and then you can actually get this card back to hand. So that's pretty cool. Then we have the Edison at 4, Frankie at 4, 2 aces just for the rough. And then for Chaka, 4 of the Egghead Luffy for the new Namis. This is gonna be the Nami from the OP08. So her effect is pretty good. You can just trigger. You can trash a trigger from hand in KO at 5 cost or less, and then if you have 3 or less cards in hand, you draw one. So pretty straightforward, really good card. We have 4 categories, 4 Yamatos, 4 of the Please Save Me, or I think it's Quasar, Rayquaza. This card is actually really good because it have two effects. It's basically you can give us 3,000 to this battle, so that's pretty good for a 1 at 3,000. And also we can just put it in back and trigger with the effect of Vegapunk, and then we actually just do the effect, and then he can revive something from the grave. So that's pretty cool. Then we have the man with the greatest world brain. So basically, it's a searcher, top 5, but if we put it as a trigger, we can just draw one and then 2 Raikou. So this deck consists of 25 non-counters, 16 1,000 counters, and 10 2,000 counters. That's pretty like there. I don't think it's a bad thing. I would love to see more 1,000 counters. I might just even like think that this ace doesn't run anymore. So I think like the deck is pretty good, but yeah, let's see if we can just even do good today. Let's go and take it to the first game. All right, so this is gonna be our first game. It's name on the sim is really funny. It's Banda Kappa. It's really funny. So we want to go ahead and go first, and we can see that we have a Lilith, the Surge, the Brule, Lilith, and Edison. I think this is a pretty good hand because we can search for stuff, but at the same time, because we don't have any of our big bodies, we don't want to stay with this. So what we can just go ahead and do is mulligan and see if we can just pick up any of our big bodies. Then this is a better hand. So what we can just go ahead and is just use the action. We can just top of the life, and then we can just go ahead and like I think we can just deploy a card, and then we can just deploy the Luffy. And he's actually gonna pass, so we have something to swing right now. It's gonna be our 7, so we can just do 7. We can just summon a Lilith, or we can actually just that. So let's go ahead and just we can just deploy another card. We can just deploy this, and then we can just go ahead and get. I think Edison it will be fine, or like Frankie. I think Frankie will be better. And then we can just go ahead and just leave this like that because we don't want this to like uh get removed in order like if we just see like uh oh my god, a Black Maria or something, we could just kill it. So he went 6, that's fine with us. We can just resolve. Oh, that's beautiful for us. We just actually just draw 2. Then we can just put this Frankie on live. Okay, so he did only get Chima, that's fine. So we have 5. So what we can actually just go ahead and do is we can do 5, 7. I think that will be fine if we just go 5, 7, 6. Five, seven, six. That's one, two, three. Maybe he's just gonna, or should just we set up a little bit more? I think it just sucks because we don't have anything right now, so we can. I don't want to let this go. So let's go ahead and go five first and see if he's gonna get. Okay, so he get that one. We can just go seven. And see if he's just gonna let two go. So seven, eight. Okay, perfect. So he's still at five. And then we just don't want to attack with this because, like again, Black Maria, we need something to kill Black Maria. So, if he decides to summon her, we have something already for like, take care of it. So he used the queen. That's perfectly fine with us. We can just like go ahead and like, so he's gonna do -1. I think what he's gonna do is just swing. We need to take care of like this swing, so he's just gonna go seven alive. I think because he's alive, it's kind of like whatever. So we can just use this. Okay, so this is a trigger. We can just use it, and he just draw one more. Okay, so bad thing is like as of right now, we only have seven, and we do have a chaka. So I think what we can actually just do is kill this, then go seven, and then add a life. I think the life it will be fine if we just add this. So let's go ahead and do that. Bad thing is like he's about to go to uh 10, but yeah, I think that's what we should just do. We just can kill that. We can just do this, and then we can add on top of the life, and then we can just go ahead and like put the Frankie. That way we have a 2K. So let's go ahead and swing five first because he's gonna go to nine. I think it's the perfect time to just go ahead and swing with everything. Because if he decides to like someone Black Maria, he can just oh, I'm sorry, not Black Maria, but if he decides to like uh do Kaido, uh he gonna destroy one of our cards. So let's go ahead and swing with everything. Okay, so he did eight, so we're just gonna pass. Now next turn, because we're at a 10, well no, we're gonna be a 9, we can actually just deploy category, putting one of our this to our life, and that way we can just get another life, and then we're gonna go up in life. So that's completely fine with us. Now the only thing that he can just do right now is just he can just do like a Kaido, trying to kill one of this. I think the best thing that he can just actually do is just try to go to the for the Luffy and then swing nine here. Okay, so he's doing Linlin. He's just gonna trash and putting one of our cards to the top of the deck. So I think he's just gonna go ahead and just do this. Or bottom of the deck, I'm sorry. So yeah, he's just gonna give us that ace. Not that it matters a lot because like so he's just gonna go five. We're gonna take care of that and we're just gonna do one. Not that it matters a lot because like giving us a life doesn't like hurt hurt us at all. So let's go ahead and now that we are at nine, we can just actually just go five, swinging here, five, six, summoning the eight, putting one of this in life. I think like the best thing will just be like summoning this Luffy. If anything, like they just swing. They will need to swing first instead of like attacking. So what we can actually just go ahead and do is that. So let's go for six to life. See if they're gonna pick up. And it doesn't matter if they just counter it or take. Okay, so they just took. Okay, so they're looking for something. So let's see what they're gonna look for. So he got the STO4 Kaido. That's the one with the rush. So that's fine with us. So what we can just actually do is like go five. I think that Kaido doesn't have a counter. Yeah, it doesn't. So he have three cards without counter. So he used a 2K. That's good. And then he only have like a Kaido in hand and something else. So what we can actually just go ahead and do is like let's go and put I think it will be fine if we're gonna do 8. So let's go and put this on top of the live, and then we can just draw one because we don't have anything on grave that we can use. This is the only thing that we can get. But let's go ahead and do this at the top of the live, and then I guess um I think best thing that we can actually just go ahead and do is do this. Yeah, do that, and then let's do eighth, and then let's put I think this. Let's put the Lilith. If anything, like we can just actually just try to like use an army to kill anything that he just summons. So let's see what he can do now because I know that he have the Kaido in hand. I don't think he have pick up anything else. So he's just gonna swing 9 here. If we if we protect that one, he can actually steal Kaido and swing. Uh, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's fine if we just go 10 there. And that way he just need to use his 9 to swing. Okay, so he did a 7. The -1, if your opponent has 5 or more dons in their field, this character gains Rush. Okay, so he's just gonna do that. That's fine. We can just let that one go. So that means that he's still... Okay, so he used a Black Maria. That's perfect. So I think he's just gonna go ahead and kill one of our life. Yeah, that's completely fine too. So we need to take care of that Black Maria. Um, what we can actually just do is search. So let's first go ahead and use 3. We see this and then we see this. I think this is gonna be the best thing that we can use, but then we can just trash this. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we still have 2. We should like swing here with 10. Yeah, so we actually gonna do that. So let's go and get this. Let's do Nami. We're gonna trash this. Killing Black Maria, drawing 1, that's perfect. Uh, should we like take care of that? I think it doesn't matter if we just like, so I know that he have a 1, Kaido in hand, so if we just decide to do 8, 9, 10, so I think just swinging 10 over here can do the trick because he only have 1 over here, 1 card, and so it will be just a 2k, so we can just let that go, and then if he swings over here, we know that he have uh, Kaido, and I don't know what it will be the other card. So yeah, uh, if he decides to do something, he just need to like go up. That way he can try to kill this. But yeah, he's just gonna use Kaido. I think he's just gonna kill one of those. It doesn't matter which one, yeah. And then he can just go swing 10 and 9. So if he goes 8, okay, so yeah, it doesn't matter if we just try to like take care of this because so that's a 10. We will need to use both of the cards and we don't have anything to like protect this swing then. And then he still have that. So let's go ahead and resolve that. So now he needs to go 9 and 7. 9 and 6. That's fine with us. We can just get this Nami to hand instead of like playing it. Resolve and no trigger. So next year we can actually just go ahead and put this back ahead in live, and he just do 9, and so what we can just actually do is resolve, and then we can just trigger and driving a car. But thing is that okay, so we seen this. This is pretty good because now that we are at 8, we can just use 1 and then 1. Okay, so we can just do um but okay, so let's see how I can just do this, because even if I summon this, we can just go ahead and get one of the other cards that are here. Um, it doesn't make sense. Uh, so I need to go ahead and try to kill one of those. I know that he only have a Kaido in hand, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh, should we just go ahead and go 9 here? Yeah, let's go ahead and go 9. Ugh, the thing is, like, I don't want to. We have 3 life. That's fine, because then if we, let's see, so he will swing twice. I don't think he have another. Okay, okay, guys. So let's go ahead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and try to kill this. That leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Then we can just go ahead and do 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Let's go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. Let's go ahead like this first. And let's see if he's just gonna use one. Okay, so he didn't counter that one. That's fine. But thing is, like, if he doesn't, if he swings alive now, so let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it here and swing again. So let's see if he has have a counter. Okay, so yeah, so he have a Black Maria, that's fine, because then this, I don't know what is this, but it's completely fine with us. So we can just go ahead and at the top of the line, we can just add this and we can just pass. So I think like the best bet for right now for him, it will just be like to clean war. Um, so he did on Nigashima, and I think yeah, that's gonna be the best bet for him. Just clean board, and then just like so. Okay, so he didn't even clean board, so he just gonna go straight to live. Guess that's fine. Use trigger, and then we can just summon. I think Luffy will be the best bet. Yeah, Luffy will be the best bet. And then he just doing minus. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. So that sucks. Let's see. So 11. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, we have it. That was pretty good for us that we have that that counters literally in hand. Okay, so now I think the only thing we should do is like clean that, put a live, and then okay, and then we got a chaga. So that's actually pretty good for us because we can actually just put these two back in. So we can put this on live and then just summon one of this. So let's go ahead and do. So bad thing is that he have a 10. So he can just do the same thing again. Oh no, he can't. So let's go ahead and do um if we go Lilith. Okay, so let's go 9, 10. So that's a 4. So I will need 6. I will need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. That way we can make it a 12. Hmm. Can actually do. Yeah, let me see. pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12. The thing is, like, if he counter that, then he can just swing twice. Well, not even, because even if he just swing twice, we have Chaka, and then he will need to do Chaka again. So let's see if he can let this one go. Okay, so he let that one go. So we're just gonna go ahead and swing 6 first, and then 7. And then we're just gonna go ahead and, oh, okay, so he did something. Okay, so, okay, that's fine. And then we can just go ahead and add the top of the life. So we can just add this and we can just pass. So because he only have 5 dons, I don't think it matters. So yeah, he only have 5. Okay, so 6, but he still used 2. What he can do? He can just actually just. Oh, so he's gonna kill us? So he actually did kill us. Wow, that was pretty crazy. Okay, I think I should have just put something else or keep like something else in live. But that was pretty good, I guess. Like the Lin Lin over there. Okay, so let's go ahead into the next match. That was crazy. And we actually wanna go ahead and go first again. So this is a good hand again. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and summon the Lilith. Or maybe the Luffy first turn. So we're gonna keep, and then we're gonna use this, deploying a card, and then we're just gonna deploy the Luffy. And again, Luffy, we're just putting it for like the simplicity of like he can actually just give us like a little bit of like push in the beginning. So we're seeing the Rayquaza. I think like I actually want to pick that up, but I think this is gonna be more important as of right now. I think yeah, we're just gonna pick this up and we're just gonna pass. So he's just gonna go swing alive 9. That's fine. No trigger. That sucks. Okay, and then he's gonna pass again. So we actually can just go ahead and put like do 5 first to life. And then 7. And let's see if he's just gonna use some counters. Okay, so he took that one too. What is it? Okay, so it's Missile Sunday. That doesn't give him anything because he's so basically it's just more like a 5 cost there. That's not bad. He's just gonna go ahead and swing twice, I think. So 5 and 5. I think we should just like do no blocker. And then I think we can just do this 6. And then if he just swing again, yes, 5. So we can just go ahead and I don't think this is a good idea. I think more like this. 7. Let's see what he's gonna do now because we still have the Nami in the hand, so we can actually just go ahead and like do Nami and kill any of the 5. So I guess like we need to trash one. We're gonna go ahead and trash the Edison. Okay, so we've seen this. We're at 7, so if we do this, we can just go ahead. Let's see if he's just gonna go ahead and counter first. Thing is like the Luffy's not doing anything. So the 7, let's see if he's just gonna take care of like 2 cards from here, then we can just go and do one more. So 7, that's perfect. And one more, you have 6. Okay, perfect. So he has 6 cards in hand. Let's go ahead and do this again. So let's see if we can just take care of like those cards. So 7. Okay, so he's a 5. So we need to take care of this. Thing is, like, if we do this, okay, so let's go. So if we do a Rygo, we can still put this, but then we don't have anything for Nami. And then, yeah, I think we just gonna go ahead and it doesn't matter how we do it because then, dang it. I think we should just try to kill this and then Rygo that. So let's see. So that's a 6 and a 1. That one we can just put it. Okay, let's go ahead and just swing here. Let's see if he's just gonna let this one go. Okay, so he did 7. That's a little bit crazy. If I put this in live, I think that's the only thing that we can do is just try to put this, and then we can just go ahead and just add the top of the live this. That way, if he just swings, we can just like get that as swing, and then if he swings again, we can just like get use a 1. So he's just gonna go 7. Okay, so 7 to my 8, that's fine. I think that's the moment that he's just gonna go ahead and do Black Maria. Oh, he didn't. He's just gonna swing. Okay, so he's just gonna swing to live. That's fine with us. To hand. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's kind of crazy. Uh, we can just actually just go ahead and do this, killing that, and then we can just swing 7 alive, and then we can just pass. And now if he swings again to live, gonna hand him put one more. Or if he summons Black Maria, we can kill it because he have like we have 4 cards or 3 if he swings. So and I don't think he's gonna do Kaido. It doesn't make sense to do Kaido as of right now. Okay, so he's just swinging big. Yeah, okay, so he's just gonna swing big. That's fine, and he's gonna keep out 2. Okay, well that's whatever. We can actually just go 9 again. So 9. I don't think we should just put this. We can just use 3 first. Okay, so that's pretty good. We can just get this. Return. Then we can actually just go ahead and do. I think like I don't know if he runs the 10 cost Kaido, but let's go ahead and just swim big, I guess, and we can just go put this over here. So let's put this at the top of the line over here, and then we can just go ahead and do I don't know, I guess like it doesn't even matter. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, we can just actually let's just pass. The way we have like a big body over there if anything happens. And now the only thing that he can just do is like if he do the Kaido, he can just like pop both of them and then swing and then we can summon the Chaka. And then the other thing that we can actually also do if is like if he throws the Black Maria, we can just go ahead and do that. And he decides to do the Kaido first, we can actually do that. Like we can just do a couple of stuff if we just don't swing. himself more in the middle. Okay, so he's doing what? Okay, so he's doing the Linlen. He's just gonna get one life and put one of our cards. So I think he's just gonna go ahead and put this in top of the life because it's like a gassy cost or less. So bottom of the life. So that's fine with us. Okay. Oh, so he passed. Oh wow. So we see a Rygo. So we seen one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Damn. Like if we gotta have like two more life, we could have killed this again. I think what I should just go ahead and do is just um I don't want to do Rygo because that's like losing a lot. Uh, but I actually don't want to do Yamato neither. So if I just swing, that's fine. Two, three, four, five. I think we should just like go ahead like and swing big, like swing like 10 there. Because we still have two Yamatos in hand, so it's whatever. So let's do that first. See if he's gonna take or he's just gonna counter that. I think he's just gonna take. Like, doesn't make any sense not to because like at the same time, have three live. Yeah, so we can just go ahead and like pop this, choose no target, and we can just end. And that way we just have two Yamatos if anything. I know that he's just gonna kill one of them with the Linlen because we don't have a counter in our hand. So okay, so he's just going to live. We're just gonna use the trigger and then just summon the Chaka, and then I think he's just gonna go ahead and like do a 9 cost, and then okay, so he went Nami. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and do this. Okay, so he's doing 10 costs, that way he can kill everything. So it makes sense. Now, okay, so that's pretty good for us because we can actually just take care of those two. And then we can just put one more live. So let's go ahead and do that. Damn, like the thing is like, it's fine. I think it's fine. We can just go ahead and do one, and putting ourselves one on top of our life. No, I don't think. I don't think it will be a good idea if we do that. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think we should just summon any of this. So you can just go ahead and like pass again. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if that was the best idea just to kill that because at the same time we already have like another 9 and then we could have just put another. I don't know. It's just like that kind of is kind of like. Okay, so what you gonna summon? You're gonna swing once, and then you're gonna do like Maria. Yeah. So if you're gonna do in Black Maria, and then what you're gonna do? Like take my card. Oh, he's just gonna do the same thing again. I forget about this. Yeah, I don't have it. So yeah, that's kind of crazy that he can just like do -7 and then just like trash our life. Uh that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Again, it was just two games like that. It happened in the same way. Like I don't know if I should have just if it was the right choice to like do the Rygo. That way I could have just killed that. I think it was just better if I just left all my life and then just try to play against everything or like summon the other Yamato and try to kill like just doesn't matter. Just summon a big body. At the same time, he have a lot of stuff in hand. But yeah, I think that's gonna be our two games with him today. I'm just gonna go ahead and like talk a little bit about the deck. All right, so let's start. talking a little bit about Vegapunk. Vegapunk is a deck that you need a lot of knowledge about the game. You can see even like it struggles with decks that can take care of your life. I know that it might be like not like a super bad matchup. Maybe I was just misplaying. Again, this is my first time using the deck like consistently. I think I put like maybe like 10 games on this deck. So it was two with my friend and then like a couple of them in the sim. So I don't think I'm a professional playing this deck or anything like that. But I love yellow. I love the cards. I actually have my 4 copies of the Lilith AAs, 4 Frankies, and 4 Luffy's because I was thinking that again, yellow Luffy was gonna be like something in OP09, but it turns out to it was black and yellow. So Vegapunk again is a card as a leader that he just needs you need a lot of practice with it. It's a little bit finicky, in the fact that he can not he's not finicky. He's uh a little bit like you're always in the danger zone because you start with 2 life. That's the first thing, and then you don't swing. That not having that extra swing s- hurts because there's no way for you to take care like a pass in the field, like some cards that you need to like swing, and that way you before you summon anything. There's no way for you doing that. You just need to summon. That's why I like to start with the 6 cost Luffy or like the Lilith. That way we have something on board. That way we can just start swinging. But at the same time, because either these cards can be killed, it's like you don't have anything like solid in the board. I know that other people just use the other like head cards. Let me go. I think it's the. I don't know if it's the York. Uh, okay, so Atlas. Atlas, if you have less life cards than your opponent, this card cannot be KO. So this is a pretty good card because when you summon her, you can just leave it over there, and then you already started with 2, so she's like a card that cannot be KO by battle. So that's pretty good. I think like maybe because now of the meta, we can actually just try to put this because there's not gonna be a lot of cards that can KO stuff. Sure, you still have like Lucci, but then at least against like law is not gonna be there. So yeah, so I think that's gonna be one of the cards that we're like maybe try to like put. I've seen people running this Zoro. This Zoro is basically like beige. Can also rest a character, and he's at 6,000. So that's fine too. But again, like this deck, is a really good deck. Well, in order for you to run this deck perfectly, you need to be a good pilot. Additional that, you need to put time. In additional that, need to know the meta. Again, I always keep saying like that's one of the fundamentals of this game is you need to understand every deck. This is what I'm doing this series right now that I'm just trying to like play with every deck that I can find and just put a little bit of knowledge. That way I understand for the future. I also like writing like my interactions with the deck. That way I know in the future what I can just try to do and how I can just go ahead and interact with this kind of decks. Uh, but yeah, I think as a deck, it's a good deck if you are a good pilot. Vegapunk again, really awesome leader. Uh, the cards look beautiful. I love this Lilith. This is one of my favorite cards. Uh, just because of like how she is. She reminds me of my wife. And then I think like this Egghead Luffy is one of my like literally like I have 2 favorite cards and it's Kuzan and this card. Like I love how this card look. I actually have 4 copies and I don't want to get rid of them. So yeah, I think the deck is again you need to put a lot of practice. So let's go ahead and do the what we always do at the end and check like what is the basic price of this deck. So let's go to TCG players and we can check. Okay, so I'm sorry, I was looking at Rebecca. Rebecca actually went up. Did Rebecca went up? Yeah, $28. So it went like $8 more. So let's check category because I think that's gonna be the card that is gonna be the most expensive. So yeah, it's almost $50 for just one. That's kind of crazy. Let's go to the calculator. So that means that for a playset of this is just already $200. That's it. A playset of regulars. That's crazy. Uh, then Yamato. Let's see how much is Yamato. Yamato is $6. So 6, 6, 20, 12, 12, 24. So that's plus 24. So 624. Let's see. I think Egghead Luffy might be like expensive. So Luffy. Let's see. So 537. Okay, so he's not that bad. So 537. So plus 20 bucks. And then I don't think this Frankie is gonna be crazy. Frankie. Okay, so then it's $19 for the AA. For the regular is 11 cents. So yeah, that's we can just put that as like, you know, something that doesn't matter. I know that this is gonna be like really cheap. This is gonna be really cheap. Chaka is gonna be really cheap. The please save me. So maybe like you can put like maybe like maybe $5 more. So 249, that's without counting the, yeah, I think that if you decide to go ahead and get the Vegapunk later regular, it's gonna be like super cheap. Maybe Vegapunk as a leader AA is a little bit more than that. Maybe like he's between the like the $30 or the $50. Okay, yeah, so yeah, that's $30. So 250, maybe like two, let's put it like, yeah, so 250. Again, if you decide to buy it from here, you need to put the taxes and everything else from your state or whatever, how you do it. If you decide to go ahead and buy it from like people that you see like offline, you can always do just minus 15%. Let me see over here. So you take out $37 of that. So 211. It will be just basically, I would just say like maybe $230. $230 will be for you to have like the basic deck, like just basic, like your four categories, your four Yamatos, your everything basic. If you decide not, that's not even including the leader AA, just literally just basic. 230. I think it's gonna be like your medium on your expensive. I think that's not bad. I think you can actually just get better decks for less than that. Decks are like better suited for the future and stuff like that. And we actually need to talk about two cards that are like we're not even like talking about. So this Nami over here, she's coming in OP08. We always need to understand the Namis are waifu cards. Waifu are always gonna have waifu tax, and waifu tax makes the card going double, even though if the card doesn't have a good effect. So it doesn't matter. So yeah, I think like this car as of right now in Japan is going for like the $40 just as AA, maybe like $5 regular over here. I know that this Nami we're not gonna see it running in any other deck, just here maybe NL, and then that's it. So yeah, you need to put like maybe like 20 more dollars, and then if you decide to like go ahead and get this. This only comes is an SD20. And that means that you need to spend $30 or maybe 15 because it may become only 2 to 4 in the deck. If there's 4 in the deck because this is common, that's pretty good because then you already have your playset only buying one. But it will be just plus $15 plus tax. So again, you're looking at 260 to 265 to $300 in a deck. Then again, it's not gonna be tier one. It's a deck that needs a lot of knowledge. It's a deck that you need a lot of practice. So I think like in in my basic summary of it, it's a fun deck. I love how fun it is. As you guys can saw those two matches with my friend, they were like crazy. Even though I lost both, I think I'm just gonna keep uploading them because there were really good matchups. Uh, I just might just do like Vegapunk lose to Watt or something like that because yeah, maybe again, just me as a pilot. Maybe I'm not seeing the routes the correct way. But yeah, this is gonna be for me today. Again, thank you for watching. Let me know what kind of decks you guys want me to run. Just leave it on the comment below, or like send me a message. I'm like, hey, I want you to run this, like, or hey, do you wanna like, can we just can you show us how to like do anything on the game or something like that? I don't mind. Like whatever it is fine with me. But again, thank you for watching. Please, and I never said this. Please follow and subscribe. We're almost there to the 300 subscribers. So again, thank you for the 250 that we are at right now. Really cool. Thank you guys a lot. But yeah, thank you. See you later. Bye, guys.